And just like magic, we're back with the Bentley Continental Experimental Challenge. So, we are down to the final four coming down the road here. And this is for the second chance challenge. Oh, guess who's back? Let's see what's going on. Hey, Johnny, where the hell you been? Well, I was in Kansas again over at Gravity Throttle Racing. Well, you sure travel a lot. I know, and I hate it. How can you afford the gas? Well, it seems little Timmy snuck on board, and before we left, we stopped at Mr. Dark's Biscuits and Graveyard, and Timmy had the beans. He had plenty of gas all the way back. And he still has gas. Where is he? Let's see. There he is. Looks like he's raising his left leg to rip another one. On top of Raging Ricky's tow truck. Oh no! I hope the paint don't peel. Alright, well, welcome back there, Jeunesse Smokey. Thank you. Welcome to the Grumpy Old Farts Raceway. Yeah. What? Cut. Before we begin, I want to explain something. I told you we're keeping with the original times. However, after some private conversations in my last video, things change on the track. Some cars get faster, some cars get slower. That's the dynamics. So what I did was I went ahead and put on the far right your fastest times from the last race. Pretty sure I did that last time. I'm not sure if it's going to make a difference. But now, we're going to have Bumpin' Billy and Lone Wolf going up with a 670 and a 794. Now they're going against, see, Papa E moved to number 1. Damn it. Max Velocity. Wait a minute, that's a graphite. Can't say that. And 0 HP. Where are they at? 659 and 668. Now look at Bumpin' Billy and 0 HP. That's 2/100ths of a second. All you guys are close. Man, I hope I can film all this. Next. So people are saying little Timmy here is not that smart. So I'm going to ask him a question. Hey, Timmy. Eh? What's the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? What do you mean, African or European? What? I don't know. Ah! I bet only one person can figure that out. That quote. He. Sneaky, Bill. Sneaky. Yeah. Next. Tonight, we're going for all the beans. Well, it's Friday night for me, but this will probably get to you by Saturday morning by the time I get done. Oh, no. But yeah, we got a first place, second place, third place for the second chance races. Let's see what it says on the back here. I forgot. Yeah. That's what it says. Let's get to the racing here. You know, I've been trying to do 2 races a week. The Wednesday woohoos and your Saturday morning cartoons, because we still have, this camera lens keeps flipping, a lot of cars to choose from, and we got about another 250 in boxes that I haven't been able to have time. Yeah, they're down here too. They're all over here. They were up there, and they're way up here. But I'm asking you, what kind of cars you want? Now, I started this track for supercars or fantasy cars or Toyota Supras. Oh no. But we got a lot of cars. Let me know what you want to race next. This Bentley is all about, I try to get rid of 10 of them. So, American Muscle, Corvettes, supercars, fantasy cars, foreign cars. Let me know. Get on the race, pal. All right. I'm trying. Okay. Cut. Rocker. So as you saw in the lineup, we got Lone Wolf and Pack. And we've got Bumpin' Billy with Billy's Midway. Round 1. Round 2. 0 HP with Lately. And Papa E with Max has, Sam the Slam. Sorry about mixing that up last commentary, but we got Papa E with Max, who's, as I showed you in the time trials. After that, one of these two and one of these two will go head to head to see who's first and second place. I hope this is fair enough. Maybe I had a suggestion. Put all 4 on the track. What? How am I going to keep up with the camera? We might have a woohoo race later, just for fun, to see if I can even do it. Let's get to the track, clean this up, and let's go. Next. We got Bumpin' Billy in a slingshot and Lone Wolf Pack in the other lane. Let's go. And before we begin, good luck, everybody. Break a daggone leg. Whoa. 7.20. Pack on the slingshot and Billy's on the other track. Next. .02. That sounds like a familiar time. Cut. Rocker. Alright. We done just did the lane swapper upper of her. Last race for Billy and Pack. Next. .04. Dang it, that sounds like a familiar time also there. Alright, I think we know who won that one. Next. Alright, the last two before... The last two? They're only 7/100ths of a second apart. But keeping with the format, Papa E on the slingshot and lately on the inside. Or other lane. Dang nabbit. All right. What the? We're going to have to replay that. 6.72. Lately in the slingshot, Papa E on the other track. Stop laughing. Next. All right, here we go. Woo-hoo. 6.51. That's fast. Next. Last race for these two. Papa E in the slingshot and lately on the other track. After this, we'll find out who's moving on to the top two. Let's go. Hit that button, Bill. .69. Wow. Next. I have two of these. Been wanting to race them. I don't know. Let me know. What do you want to race? Next. Alright, Bill. You done just got yourself into dementia. Dementia? Ah. A dilemma. Now what do I do? We got Papa E, Slam Man, Slim Fit, whatever. And we got Bumpin' Billy, got a slam also. How am I going to race these last two guys? What? What, Johnny? You're going to have a race-off. Yeah. You know, you got to keep them separated. So, okay, not going to be as easy as I wanted, but it looks like 0 HP with Lately and Lone Wolf Pack are going to have a race-off. I could go with these times here, but no, you send them, I race them. Let's get them back out from their protective cases and let's see what happens. Next. So 0 HP's on the slingshot and Lone Wolf is on the other track. We're just doing this to get some times. Because things might change. You never know. Stand by for news. Paul Harvey, good day. All right. .65. You know who that was. You know, y'all need to slow down and stop pushing my dang on socks out the way on the run out track, or I'm going to have to make it go uphill. Are you ready? Let's go. Next. That was a 6.84. So I'm not saying who's number 3 or number 4 until I get inside and review the video. You guys go so fast, I can hardly keep up. Next. Review the video and the times. .80. So here's my 2 slammer jammers. Let's see what times they have before we declare anything. You ready? All right. All right, we got this. .645, Papa E. I'm telling you, Papa E just moved my sock stops 5 inches. So, glad he's on the other lane. Billy's Midway is on slingshot lane. Let's go. .50. Not looking good for Billy. Next. Here is the final race. And we'll go in the house and compile all the information and I will let you know. Go. Well, that looked like Papa E again. 6.54. Let's go in the house. My back hurts. Dang nabbit. Alright. We are back in the house. And it's not as easy as all the, what do you call them, host show. However, this is what we ended up with, is these two guys on the bottom, fastest one moves on, and then these two guys on the top, and the fastest one moves on. That was Papa E and Billy's Midway. And then I have no times for 0 HP, and I have no times for Lone Wolf. So we did a race off, like Johnny Smoke said. Oh yeah, you gotta do a race off, Bill. So we did, and then 0 HP had a slam. Yeah, he had a slam against Pac and had no times in there. So what we're going with is Papa E is number 1. Billy's Midway is number 2. And 0 HP is number 3. Now, tell me if I'm wrong on that. I would really, really appreciate it for your honesty. Bumpin' Billy and Papa E moved on to 1 and 2. One of those is going to win. And now, dang, this stuff is hard. My brain hurts doing math. So that's what we're going to do. Alright. I hope I'm right. Next. I already heard you. I heard you. But Bill, we got a 665, which is better than Bumpin' Billy. But that was 0 HP going against Max. So he didn't get anything. So, quiet. Mommy's home. Next. So, with all that being said, for the second chance Bentley challenge, we got Papa E in first. We got Billy's Midway in second. And 0 HP in third. That's just how the numbers came out. I want to thank everybody for joining the race and sending your cars in. It's been fun. And we've got Lone Wolf with Pac. He's right there. Thank you for joining. You done did good. All you guys. Now remember, we still got the main event coming up. So, stand by for news. See you later. Have a great Saturday morning car tunes. Thanks for watching.